rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo. Party people in the place to be. What's good? It's your number one Chief Rockin' Knicks Universal main man, Uncle Freezy. Welcome to the premier Knicks in the Nighttime joint, the Knicks at Night podcast. Andios is in the building. Luke Skywalker Visions is in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Man, what an exciting time to be a Knicks fan. What an exciting time to be a Knicks fan. So we find out who our opponent is in the first round, and I am excited. Wacko is in the building. Salute. 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 Yeah, Wacko, we definitely need for you to be in the chat tonight, bro. Definitely need Wacko to be in the chat tonight. Don't be talking about you tired either. I ain't want to hear it. Yo, get that energy up. Salute, 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 my guy. Salute, salute. So we find out who the Knicks have in the first round of the playoffs, and I can't be more excited to say that the number 2 seed New York Knicks get to play the number 7 seed Philadelphia 76ers. I legit can't be more excited to bring that news to you, right? The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the building. Man, I cannot be more excited to bring this news to you. The Knicks get the Philadelphia 76ers. It's almost unfair, right? It's almost unfair. Amani the Great is in the building. Salute. It's almost unfair. Legit, a beat-up Heat team lost to a rusty and very old Philadelphia 76ers team, right? Daniel Berry Sports Highlights is in the building. Rick from Jersey is in the building. Salute to the 201. Salute. Everybody in the 201. Salute to all my people. Salute Jersey style. Them. So I want to break down the series and all that stuff, but I'm not prepared to do the series breakdown, right? I'm not prepared to do the series breakdown and all that stuff tonight. I just want to talk about the matchup. Want to get you guys' input, feedback, get your takes on why you are excited to get Philly. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was really wanting Philly until I saw Jimmy Butler go down, and I was like, nah, give me Miami. But either way, bro, either way. So Miami may wind up being the 8th seed or whatever. You never know. Miami, Chicago. This looks like deja vu to me. This looks like deja vu from last year. Yo, Kerry Cox in the building says the Hawks are going to move Trae Young. Nah, I don't think so. I think that's just the talk. right? If they mess around and move Trae Young to somebody like Orlando, they basically sealing their own fate. John Smith is in the building. Smitty, what's good? Smitty says, we're on the path. 76ers, Pacers, Boston, Denver, or KC. Yo, I was just having that conversation with Dre from IKBM Dre, right? Sixers, Pacers, Boston, Denver, or OKC. I was just having that same conversation with IKBM Dre about an hour ago. So we get the very old and very rusty Philadelphia 76ers. Right? Joel Embiid looks rusty, and he benefited from a lot of calls tonight. Right? Tibbs is in the building. Tibbs, what you doing tonight? I thought you was studying, Tibbs. Tibbs is up hanging out with us. Kerry Cox says the Bulls looked, I don't know how they look, bro. I watched that game. It looked like two teams looking to go to Cancun. I think both those teams wanted to legit go to Cancun. Justo 11 is in the building. In my opinion, and I know it may differ, but I thought Atlanta and Chicago looked like teams that just wanted to I think both teams were legit at any point, could have just laid it down. Right. Chicago looked the more impressive out of those two teams. I honestly think, though, this time Friday night, we'll be talking about DeMar DeRozan's summer plans. We may be talking about DeMar DeRozan's summer plans this time Friday night. And that's even with Jimmy Butler maybe out. Justo says, I don't know about the Bulls, but Kobe White is the truth. Kobe White's side. I think Kobe White legit would probably come off the bench for us. I don't think he's better than Dante DiVincenzo. I think he gets more shot attempts than Dante DiVincenzo. That's it. I don't think he does more stuff. I think he gets more opportunity. Right? Amani says, I think we are catching the Sixers at the right time. They have no chemistry at all. Yeah, bro, they had to. Bro, Nicholas Batum had to bail them out in a playing game. They had to depend on Nicholas Batum. Man, maybe I'm drinking the Knicks Kool-Aid. Maybe the number 2 seed, having the number 2 seed has me arrogant. Maybe. Or maybe I'm starting to realize that the Knicks are really, really good. Maybe I'm starting to realize that the Knicks are really, really good. And now that the Knicks regular season is over and we get to rest for 7 whole days like Tony Braxton, we get to rest. So we played Sunday. We'll be off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm just joking. I'm joking. So the Knicks get to rest 5 days, right? So the Knicks get to rest Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and play the 76ers in the Garden on Saturday. I don't think you can get much better than that. A playoff game fully rested in the Garden. I don't think you can get much better than that. Jake is in the building. Jake, what's good, man? Yeah, man. Snipes is in the building. Snipes says Philly has no cohesion. Yeah. Joel Embiid got bailed out a lot. But you can't feel sorry for Miami. And Justo says Embiid got to deal with iHeart and Mitch. He's not going to like the physicality and be out of the game. And he looks like Joel Embiid looks like he's about 300 something pounds right now, which no big deal. He'll play himself into shape, but I hope it's not at our expense. John Swift says Philly in trouble. Embiid looks like a broken down dump truck. Yep. That's the reason why last summer when people were saying we should trade for Joel Embiid, I was like, no, you don't trade for a 8 or 9 year NBA center. Like those are the things that you don't trade for, right? It's like trading for a 12-year veteran tight end. No, you don't do that. Nah. You don't trade for a 14-year veteran center fielder. Nah. I'll pass on Embiid. We already have our superstar. We already have our megastar, and I'm satisfied with them. I think the front office deserves an A+ for the work they put in. I think the coach deserves an A for the work he put in. I think the players developed at different paces but got to the same place. I give them an A in development. Wiz is in the building. Salute. Yeah. Yeah, there are individual matchups throughout this playoff series. We'll probably break those down within the next. We'll probably break those things down tomorrow or today and Friday. Especially on the members, the members live stream Friday morning. We'll definitely break that down then. But yeah. I legit can't be more excited about where we are. Legit, Andios, I'm more excited right now. I'm more excited right now that we find out who our opponent is than I was before I knew who our opponent was. And I know that sounds weird, but y'all excuse me because I'm human, right? Kerry Cox says Brunson ain't guarding Maxey. No, we have a crew that's going to guard Maxey. We have Dante, Hart, Deuce, and OG Anunoby that'll guard Maxey. Yeah. I'm excited about that too, by the way. I'm legit excited about that. I'm excited about the fact that we finally find out who our opponent is. And it feels good. It feels good to be the hunter instead of the hunted for a change. Wiz says FOB+, coach A for regular season playoff game pending, players A-. Wiz must be from, bro, you must have went to Tilden or something, bro. Really? Is that the Brooklyn Graydon curve? Right? I mean, come on, bro. Just give everybody A. Bro, we the number 2 seed in the East, bro. Give everybody an A+. Relax. Where's Snipes coming? There it is. Snipes says, Embiid gonna feel it when somebody steps on his foot by accident. I think so. And Kerry Cox says, any thoughts on Zion? Y'all know I'm careful to talk about Zion because I think he may be my cousin by blood. I think he's like my third cousin or something, second cousin. or something like that. So I don't really, you know what I'm saying, talk about Zion like that. You know, but I saw the fact that he was injured, and I think it's unfortunate. Right. And it's not a Zion is always injured thing, because on the same night Zion got injured, Jimmy Butler got injured. I think it's a wear and tear injury. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And where it says Brooklyn 99, I think that say Brooklyn. Oh, Brooklyn Tech. One of them. Brooklyn 99, Brooklyn Tech. It's all the same to me. But Miguel P is in the building. Okay. Salute. Man, y'all get excited, man. Yo, can y'all get excited, man? Can y'all get y'all energy level up, man? Get that energy up. Bro, legit, the Knicks are the number 2 seed, man. We not excited about that? I think there are a few in our midst, right? I think there are a few in our midst that are nervous that something bad is going to happen. Relax. Nothing bad is going to happen. It's okay. Justo says, Unc, did you know Vegas has us as the underdog? Seems like no one knows about Brunson. Yeah, I saw that. I saw the things. Yeah, it was so close. It looks like a coin flip from Vegas. Right? Tay-Mac in the building. Salute. Salute. Yeah, man. Let's get that energy up, man. Smitty says Mitch SNY vid was talking about prep for the game and said he doing lateral motion drills and stretching. He's going to be ready for Saturday for whoever. Bim. Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Y'all get that in it, man. Yo, we're in such a great place, man. We're the number 2 seed. We're off the radar. We don't have it. The national media doesn't have any expectations, so we don't have any weird, unreasonable pressure. For the most part, everybody that's going to be on the playoff rotation is relatively healthy, considering, right? Right? We don't have any game time decisions and all of that. Our guys were extremely tired and fatigued. They got 5 whole days off from NBA basketball. Means we'll be fresh. Man, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. The ball don't lie snuck in the building. Man, when I told you about coming in the side door, I see you. The ball don't lie is in the building. The ball don't lie says I'm overly excited. I'm in the building Saturday, but I'm sitting next to the light bulbs, LOL. So what? But at least you in the building. At least you're in the building. That's all that matter. That's all that matter. Being in the building, that atmosphere is going to be electric. Electric. You are talking about electric, right? Man. I watched parts of the game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was watching parts of the game during Knicks freestyle. I have it here on my phone. So I have my phone here in front of me. When y'all see me look down, I'm usually like checking scores, or I have it off to the side on this phone holder thingy over here. Y'all probably can't see it, but there it is. Justo says, go like and subscribe. If Batum got to win Philly games, I'm going to go I'm going to go to Home Depot and get the industrial broom. Our guys been in playoff mode. Let's go. I'm with you 100%, boss. If they have to legit depend on Nicholas Batum to bail them out, We had to go get those custodian brooms. And Miguel P says, predictions for the Eastern Conference bracket by bracket. Yeah, man. What I'm gonna say is the higher seed is gonna win every bracket until we get to Boston. I'm gonna say the higher seed is gonna win every bracket until it's 1 versus 2. And y'all know I love 1 versus 2. Right now, I'm gonna say that. I'm sure when other guys jump on and we break it down, and as y'all educate me, as y'all fill me in on stuff, I'm sure that I'll change certain things. But yeah, listen, I'm confident, right? I'm super confident at this moment. Bully is in the building. Bully says, salute, peace, bro. Shout out to the family. We'll be okay against Philly. Yeah, we're going to be more than okay, bro. We're going to be more than okay, Bully. Salute to Bully. Shout out to my man, Bully. And listen, I don't want to be lazy about the brackets and stuff because I really hadn't looked at them. But what I really want to do, and Kerry Cox, listen, hey Cox, you've been my man, you've been my friend for a long time in this social media space, right? Kerry Cox has been my friend for a long time in this social media space, right? What I'm gonna say to him is I'm not trying to dodge any of these questions, bro. I just want to enjoy this moment of being the number 2 seed, right? I legit want to enjoy this time, right? Come Saturday, I have my Knicks gear on and I'm gonna be rooting, right? But right now in this moment, I'm enjoying sitting back and having 7 other teams wish they were where we are, wish they were where we are right now. Right? Y'all, I'm not trying to dodge the smoke. I just wanna, we're the number 2 seed, bro. Like legit, we're the number 2 seed. We ain't in no rush. You know what I'm saying? Ain't in no hurry, bro. Ain't nothing happening. Everybody mostly healthy except Randall. Randall's gone. We know Randall's not coming back. Right? Right now, I don't want to think about draft picks, and I don't want to think about free agents, and I don't want to think about coaching hires, and I don't want to think about disgruntled stars and players and things like. Right now, legit, I'm in my zone. I'm feeling it. Sim Miz is in the building. Salute to Sim Miz. That's our guy. Alfonso Scott is in the building. Salute to Scotty. Salute. Man, I'm so excited about where we are right now as the number 2 seed. I'm watching these playing teams play each other, falling all over the floor. Cats is getting hurt. Dudes is not showing up. Some dudes is showing up random. And I'm just appreciative that the Knicks are the number 2 seed and don't have to go through none of that mess. I'm glad. Listen, I'm legit excited with the fact that we don't have to play this week. We don't play until Saturday. Any of y'all feel that way? Any of y'all would rather be playing tonight and hoping Bogey can knock down some threes in order to keep our season alive? Anybody else would have just been glad to see more Knicks basketball. You know what I'm saying? See the Knicks play this past Tuesday in the 9-10 game, and then advance to the 10 versus 8 game just to see more Knicks basketball. Or are y'all excited that legit we clowned the mountaintop and we are the 2 seed? I feel good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like we were in an excellent spot, getting healthy. Yo,
Salute, Freezy. Salute to the
salute,
chat.
salute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
I'm I'm in the same boat as you. I feel good. I feel confident.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I feel really good about where we are. I think the Knicks will be ready Saturday, but on a Thursday night, bro, just keep resting, get hydrated, get treatment for those nagging injuries that you have, like those injuries that's not going to go, those injuries that are not on the injury report. You know what I'm saying? Like the small things or whatever. And then come Saturday, just wipe the floor with Philly.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. The way you said like take care of things. Tom Thibodeau is up right now, rewatching that Heat Sixers game.
Yep. Yep.
He's right now drawing up a game plan as diabolical as he is.
Right.
And if we see things just to be absolutely honest, from our point of view, we view the game at a casual as a casual compared to how Tom Thibodeau views the game, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if we're seeing things that seem to be exploitable in the Sixers,
Yeah.
he's seeing it
Yeah.
and doubling down and tripling down on what he's seeing
Right.
just for confirmation. So as far as like the players, I think they're getting their minds right, getting away. Maybe not necessarily getting away from the game because 100% they were watching tonight. So
Yeah. Yeah.
it's one of those things where I think they have to take care of their mental to get ready, and Tom Thibodeau will help them in that process because when you say that we're prepared, it's kind of an understatement. Anybody that plays for Tibbs says we're the most prepared or even over prepared.
Yep. Yep.
So they'll be ready to go. And as far as and just looking tonight, a lot of the Sixers look unathletic. A lot of this, and Joel doesn't look a fraction of what he normally is.
Right. But it's game
Just
time.
yeah, and they're gonna take the gloves off when it's needed to.
Right.
Salute
Right.
to the chat, by the way, if I haven't said it already.
I saw a few things that I think we're gonna exploit against the Sixers. And um I really want to say industrial size middle school custodian broom sweep for Philly.
Ooh,
But but
give him
um
a gentleman one. Give him a gentleman sleep at least.
ah, ah. Philly is the same place that produced Freeway and Beanie Siegel, right?
Yeah,
Same place that produced Meek Mill. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say they're not gentlemen, just off of that. But I saw tonight that Joel Embiid got 3-point attempts in that trail transition spot.
Yeah,
Last man up the floor. Bam didn't react to him because they threatened the rim first, and Embiid slow walk down the floor, and nobody picked him up in transition, and he got straight on threes.
yeah.
I don't see that happening against the Knicks.
Some of that was because like the Heat are about to set up their zone,
Yeah,
and no matter what, Bam needs to be in a particular area for that zone,
right.
and they would rather live with Bam. I mean, they'd rather live. I'll be absolutely honest with you. They'd rather live with Embiid taking a bunch of jumpers instead of drawing a ton of fouls.
Yeah.
And the way Embiid is moving around right now, he's not looking to get. He's not looking to rim run, Freezy.
No, he is not.
He's not looking to rim run.
I didn't think he was looking to bang either, bro.
He's looking to get his jumpers, get some head fakes, get some guys to jump into him, get some easy points. And and our bigs, I don't know what Tibbs is telling them. Tibbs is telling them, hey, just sit on his jumper. Don't
Yeah,
go for any fakes.
yeah,
He's not gonna go around you.
right.
His body's not gonna allow him to do that. And
Nah, he
when you
ain't going.
got 260 pound 7-footers leaning on him the
Right,
entire game for 48 minutes,
right.
it's just gonna be a little bit too much for him.
And him and Paul Reed. Paul Reed also, right? Paul Reed's not a big center. I think he's a jumbo four, kind of
Yeah,
like what we like to do at backup center at times.
yeah. I
Paul
think
Reed can knock down the corner three if you leave him wide open.
hmm
And I think that's part of their game. Attack the rim and kick out to a big in the corner, kind of like the Bucks did us a few years ago.
well,
Um,
well,
um,
well. To that point, hold on, Freezy. Like the bigs on that team that shoot the three, usually Embiid, 9 times out of 10, if it's a center shooting a three, and his favorite shot is trail top of the key three.
yeah,
He rarely shoots it out the corners.
yeah, that's Joel Embiid.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm talking about Paul Reed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about in general for them, but
No,
For Paul
no,
Reed, yes, they do put him in the corner. So yeah,
Yeah, no. I'm not talking. No, Joel Embiid ain't shooting no corner threes.
yeah, got you.
Nah, nah, nah. They're different. That's why I said. That's why I was trying to be. That's why I was
Oh,
being distinct
oh,
about the size of the big man.
okay, got you. I got you.
Yeah,
And to that point, like, man, we're gonna dominate them on the glass this entire series.
right,
We could shoot absolutely terrible, and that rebounding advantage is gonna keep us in these games,
right,
regardless of what's going on. Now, Nick Nurse is a very, very creative coach in terms of how he guards superstars.
right,
So we'll be hard pressed to figure out ways to get Brunson open. We're gonna need some guys to step up and share the burden in terms of creation for the
right,
offense. But
right.
we've been doing that for the last 3 months.
Josh Hart is the key in that equation.
Absolutely. Josh Hart and Isaiah Hartenstein.
And yeah, and what I was gonna say is and Brunson is important and Hartenstein is important, but it's just like your light switch and your light bulb. You need something in between them to connect them because the
You need the
switch is
electricity.
important and the bulb is important.
Yeah.
But Josh Hart is that conduit in the middle that can hopefully, what I'm saying, receive the ball from one and get it to the other for that goal. Is he a platinum badge floater? What's Hartenstein's floater grade to you on 2K? Like a 2K.
Right now it's a gold. Gotta
Right
be
now
a
it's a
gold.
goal. Okay. Okay.
If it turns into it turns into legendary and if he does this for 2 3 years at the same clip.
Bim. Yeah. Yeah.
But right now it's lights out that little floater.
Yeah.
And to that point, like Joel Embiid is gonna try to float around in the paint to not be like I'm gonna be absolutely real with you, Freezy. We're probably gonna see them in a lot of zone if Brunson gets the torch in there. one-on-one defense, which is probably going to happen. We're going to see them switch up their coverages two, three, four times over the course of a game because Nick Nurse will try different things. Historically, that's what he's done. The man did a boxing one in the finals. So, like,
He'll do anything, bro.
like when it comes down to it, he's gonna switch assignments. He's going to I'm almost 1,000% sure he's gonna start trying to put the Frenchman that played exceptionally well tonight on Brunson at
Batum.
times. Yes,
Yeah.
they're gonna try to put size on him. That's not gonna work. But it did work against Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're gonna try to put size on him. Then they're gonna try to blitz him. Then they're gonna try to send hard doubles. Then they're gonna try to send the zombie double. Then they're gonna go to a zone.
They're gonna try to bracket. They're gonna, they're
Like
gonna try to bracket. They're gonna try to ambush. There's all these things, man. All these old
and
basketball
we've
terms.
Freezy, we've been working on these things since Randall went down.
Yep. Yeah.
Every last one of these things.
Yeah.
And we came across we I was watching last night. I was watching the Kings against the Warriors, and Mike Brown had Keon Ellis, and they threw a trillion coverages at Steph, and
Yeah.
Steph didn't look like Steph, right?
Yeah.
Brunson averaged 36 points per game against that team. Who did and Mike Brown admitted himself, the only player I guard Jalen Brunson like or defend Jalen Brunson like is Stephen Curry.
Right. Right.
And he put up 43 and 32 on that team
Right.
with ease.
With ease. With ease.
There's not a coverage we haven't seen for Brunson. And eh, I don't know. I don't know how they're going. They're not going to stop Brunson. It's whether Brunson makes or misses a shot
Right.
at this point. He's
Right.
that good where you expect it to go in, but it's whether he makes or misses shots. It's gonna
Yeah.
be on it's gonna be on Hart and Hartenstein to be the outlets and make the right decisions, especially when they see 4-on-3 coverages, which is gonna happen. And
Right.
we've seen them grow in that role consistently
Yeah.
over the last 2.5 months.
Right.
And if you're gonna see these 4-on-3 coverages with Embiid being back there as one of the three, and he's not what he normally is,
Right.
you're gonna be seeing a lot of backdoor layups, a
Right.
lot of open corner threes,
Yep.
and it's gonna be a pick or poison type situation for the Sixers.
Right.
You either let Brunson get 50, or you live with the results of 40% shooters shooting 40% from the corners,
Yeah.
or in that same token, OG and Dante will slash and cut, and we have willing passers.
Yeah.
I think we pose a lot of issues offensively. Now, in the times that Brunson's not in the game, in those 6 to 8 minutes, we'll see how we can handle or measure up. Hopefully, Bogdanovich continues his rhythm and stays sharp. We're gonna need Deuce to step up. We're gonna need Deuce to step up in multiple ways. We're gonna need Deuce in spot minutes because he's not gonna play. Deuce is not gonna play more than, I guess, 15 to 20 minutes if we're lucky. I guess it
Yeah.
depends on how Josh Hart is playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but in those minutes, he's gonna be all over Tyrese Maxey,
Right.
and we're gonna need to wear him down. And I don't know if Maxey's ready for that playoff physicality. Not to this level, not yet.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say
He
this, and it's
did.
gonna
He did. He
sound.
didn't look. He didn't look good tonight against the Heat. I'll say that much. And they were physical, and that
Yeah.
zone was flustering him.
Yeah. 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 And I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna sound like I'm hustling backwards, but I kind of like the fact that they're playing Lowry instead of Cameron Payne
Mm.
because for some reason Cameron Payne legit for some reason seems to have like a superpower against us. and Kyle Lowry. And you know what, Kerry Cox? I'm gonna say this, Kerry Cox. I'm gonna say this to my man, Kerry Cox, and Bully. Right now, I think Deuce McBride has surpassed Kyle Lowry. Y'all remember when I used to say Deuce McBride is not a certain type point guard, he'll be Kyle Lowry in 3 or 4 years? I think Deuce right now may be better than Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's experience
Yeah.
and
Savvy.
his savvy and basketball IQ may be higher than Deuce McBride, but everything else like athleticism, shot making, defense,
He physically just can't do the things Deuce can right now.
yeah, I think Deuce is better than him right now.
But sometimes savvy can win. Like we saw him against the Heat. He didn't destroy us,
Right.
right, per se, but there were clutch situations where he made the right foul on the right person, or he boxed out, or he got the long rebound off a 3-pointer. Like
Right.
sometimes he was Johnny on the spot, and sometimes being Johnny on the spot at the right time, that which requires the savvy and the experience and the know-it-all, can be
Right.
all that can be the difference. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's just sometimes working smarter than working
Yeah. And
harder.
yeah. The point, that's the point of it's savvy and experience and guile works when you have talent on the floor with you.
Yeah,
It don't
exactly,
ever work by itself. I don't care.
exactly,
I don't care how smart you are. If you don't have talent on the floor, all that savvy and guile is not going to work.
absolutely.
Right. But but I would say this though, man, the deuce element of things, I can't see in the early rounds where Deuce McBride's game will be challenged in a way that we question whether Deuce should have been out there. Now, in the later rounds, in the Eastern Conference Finals and the NBA Finals, we may question why a young player is in this situation, right? But against Milwaukee, Indiana, the Sixers, whoever it is that you know what I'm saying, whoever it is that we play before Boston, I don't think we'll question Deuce McBride's game, so to speak.
Mm, I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was gonna I was gonna say, like, the only thing that kind of might be pressing for me. I think the book is out. When you give Deuce ball pressure, he struggles, and then we might be getting into issues in a half court offense. And I do know that Nick Nurse, if Deuce is on the court without Brunson, the ball pressure will be seen on every
turned
single
up. Yep,
possession.
yep,
Yeah,
yep,
because they're trying to maximize every possession that Brunson is
and
not
get
on the
easy
court.
buckets. They'll definitely try to get easy buckets for sure.
Yeah.
Turn
So
that man over with a live ball, turn over the other way, fast break.
even that, like, or just getting, like, if we get into a set when it's 10 seconds left, and then you just get a rebound, and then they can try to turn that into quick offense.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where we have to be mindful of that. But I think to be absolutely honest, Tibbs is gonna have a quick trigger when it comes to that. He's not gonna let what happened in Game 6 happen again.
Hey, you know what? I want to make you laugh just real quick, man. I honestly believe that this Sixer series,
Yeah,
this Sixer chat, y'all laugh with me on this. I'm not trolling y'all. I'm 100% on this. I think this Sixer series is going to be the bogey series, right? And because I don't think Cameron Payne and Buddy Hield can guard Bogdanovich.
they can't.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't think either one of those dudes can guard. Now, and then here's the thing: if you take those Nicholas Batum minutes to put on Bogdanovich,
Yeah.
yeah, I think we were gonna run away with it. Shout out to Eat Sleep Sixers, by the way. I'm gonna start trolling them Um,
I,
on-
th- I
um
think I think I think the first game sets the tone ultimately, and I
yeah.
think if we put our foot down, might be a long or short series for the Sixers.
I'm teams like this generally, if you sweep them in your, let's say if you go up 2-0, what they'll do is come out blazing and
In that third game,
the third game, and then if they don't have anything left, then game four is usually like a foregone conclusion
I mean, we've been on the opposite end of that.
with Atlanta, right?
No, no, not even that. Like you could say the Heat series in 2012 or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
Like we've been on the opposite end of that where it's like we tried, but
yeah,
even we might have gotten a win, right?
right.
Throwing out the confetti for a gentleman's sweep.
Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. Come on, man. You talking about against Boston, the Jason Terry Celtics? Yeah,
Oh man, yeah,
yeah.
it, it, it's one of those things. But I think we're gonna be extremely well prepared. I think Nick Nurse is gonna try a few different things, but I don't. With the way Embiid is lumbering around,
Yeah.
that eight game win streak in the regular season against so players that were trying to just a lot of teams were just trying to end the season and go home to their families
Yeah, they out there playing against the Cancun Nets. They like,
and then
I think
and
they
then
beat
they
the
see
Cancun Nets in overtime or something.
and then they go against the Heat with the physicality, but they don't have the size. But we have physicality and the size.
And the athleticism advantage on them. Now,
If
when
we
you put Precious, OG, Dante, Hartenstein, Mitch,
Hart,
yeah, Hart, yeah, we have the athletic, yeah, yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of pressure put on them, and I don't know like if Embiid was healthy, it still would be rough on them, but
if
he's
Joel
not.
Embiid were healthy, bro, I would say gentleman sweep. But Joel
Like,
Embiid is not healthy, and I can see if he gets one game that doesn't go his way, I think he gets in his own head.
mm, I think he showed. I think tonight he showed some resilience because he started out the game terribly, then finished 3 for 5 in the fourth quarter, made
Yeah,
some big plays,
yeah,
but he started out this game like he didn't want to be there. And I saw a statistic, Jersey, which is funny. Joel Embiid has 414 made free throws in his playoff career. He only has 413 field goals made.
yep. I was gonna make that point. I was just gonna when you said that just now, I was gonna say though I think those 8 free throws he got up until that point probably had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, him getting in some sort of rhythm, maybe, but
Yeah,
it he doesn't. He just doesn't have that oomph, and it's looking like he's trying to play a power game right now, but he doesn't have the explosion to get to that first step and get to the rim.
right.
And Bam is an extremely strong player, stout, can even win the leverage matchup against him. And he still didn't want to attempt to just back him down and go into the paint and
Yeah,
deal with the extra bodies and try to power through it. It's just he's trying to like rely on his jumper and his touch right now.
yeah,
But in order to beat us, you have to overwhelm us physically and
yeah.
with skill at the same time. You can't just skill us to death.
Right.
Like, you can't just jump shot us to death because if we know and you know that we know that you can't power to the rim and you don't have the explosiveness and first step that you normally have,
Right.
we just gonna sit on that jumper.
Yep.
We just gonna sit on that jumper and sit
Yeah.
on it and sit on it and all your moves. You just gonna sit on it because you won't necessarily have the counter that you normally have for
Right.
people who do sit on your jumper.
Right.
And he doesn't look like laterally he wants to move around. He wants to wade in the paint right now.
He looks like a 35-year-old Pat Ewing. That's what he looks like right now. He looks like
on the
a
bench with them big ice packs on his knees.
yep. That's what he looks like right now. And salute to Pat
And to be
Ewing. That's my
fair, 35-year-old Patrick Ewing is still a hell of a player. Absolutely a hell of
right,
a player.
right, right. But
But
35 year
35-year-old
old,
Patrick Ewing can't drag a team against a series against a good team. Not
yeah,
like this. Not like us.
35-year-old Pat was out there against 26-year-old Shaq. Yeah, ooh,
And you knew
yeah,
what was happening. So
yeah. Uh, um, um, just real quick too, man. I honestly don't know who Philly's third dependable scorer is. I thought
on
it was
paper,
Oubre
it's supposed to be Tobias Harris on
on
paper,
paper. Yeah,
but Tobias Harris averages 5 points per game against us this year.
yeah. Future Nick, by the way, future Nick Tobias Harris.
I mean, he could come here for a little 5 million and come off the bench or something. But I ain't.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
you know how it is, Freezy. If you're 6'8", can shoot, and quote unquote play defense, you gonna get paid. So
You gonna get paid.
he
Somebody.
gonna get he gonna get another smooth Harrison Barnes type deal. Like somebody gonna give him 5 years, 90 million,
Yeah,
just because.
he might replace Harrison Barnes. We never know.
Exactly.
So yeah, yeah. So I've been talking to Knicks fans all day on the telephone. Knicks fans, y'all are crazy, right? So the rumor is that once we win this chip, we may add any number of guys to the bench. And I've been trying to tell people all day, like, I legit don't really want to talk about the summertime, right? Because when you're the 7 seed, yeah, it's cool to talk about the summer because you don't have a realistic shot at winning the championship. But when you're the 2 seed, we should be making champagne choices, right? Like bully, don't lie. When you're the 2 seed, we should be thinking like, what year of Don P do I want to celebrate with, and where can I get ski goggles from? You know what I'm saying? Who are we gonna get to make our ECF champs t-shirts? You know what I'm saying? Those are the type. That's what we should be thinking about right now, bro. But cats are hitting me with the if the Phoenix Suns lose in the first round, Devin Booker is a done deal, right? Cats hitting me with if the Bucks lose in the first round, what are we giving up for Giannis? Type conversations. Like once we sweep Philly, what's gonna happen to Joel Embiid? And
Well,
honestly,
to be fair, Freezy, you get in those conversations when you have an All NBA guy on your team, and
yeah,
teams want to put another superstar next to him because historically tandems run the NBA.
right.
Like that's how basketball discussion works in terms of how people view the game. It's always who's the other All NBA guy to put with him? Who's this? Who's that? It's always the next shiny thing.
I'm,
But I
I'm
mean, if you want to look at it that way, I mean, if the Nuggets looked at it that way, Jamal Murray would be on another team right now.
right now. Yep. Yep.
Michael Porter Jr. would not be on that team right now.
Right. Yeah. I'm gonna say this too. I think the second best player on this team right now, without a doubt, is OG Anunoby.
Absolutely.
Right. OG Anunoby's defense may be potentially better than Jalen Brunson offense, depending on
This is
what you prefer.
this is the thing, Freezy. It's kind of funny. Jalen Brunson and Jalen Brunson and OG kind of mirror each other in this aspect where it's like they're solid enough on one end, but on the other end, they're literally a top five player at
Right.
what they do.
Right. Right.
And when you mesh those things together in terms of a cohesive unit, it blends perfectly. There's a reason why they're what 20-2 together, 20 and
Yeah.
3.
bro.
When you have a guy that is literally a top 5 offensive player, and you pair him with a guy that is literally a top 5 defensive player,
Right,
and their skill sets mesh each other on either end. OG knows when to cut. OG is an elite catch and shoot corner player,
right,
and that meshes perfectly with a heliocentric. I don't want to call him ball dominant because the connotation is negative when you say ball dominant. But Brunson is ball dominant at this current moment because he has to be. But when you combine those two things mesh together perfectly, and then when you mesh together the fact that let's keep it real, Freezy. Brunson is a very high IQ defensive player. He may not have all the physical tools, but he's going to be in the right positions
right,
99 times out of 100.
right,
He's going to be in the right positions footwork wise.
right,
He's going to stunt and hedge. He's going to shut people off and then get back to his man.
right.
And all you need to do for like OG is to hold the line.
Yeah,
And once you hold the line for OG, he'll do the rest.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And those two things just they mesh. It's peanut butter and jelly. And
And,
they
and
just don't mesh in the conventional way that people view it. When people say like players mesh, oh, it's like pick and roll. They have to run pick and roll together.
no,
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 no, no, no, no, no. It's different. It's different. It's 2024. It's a little bit different.
right. And the reason why these two dudes mesh, for one, they play different positions.
Absolutely.
And I think a lot of times what happens with teams and team chemistry is when dudes are diametrically opposed but are still excellent at the polarizing thing they do, they're A pluses at that. Sometimes they play the same position
Yeah.
as others. It's like the young kid in Minnesota that plays the same position as Cat.
Yeah.
Uh, um, McDaniels, a
Yeah.
defensive wizard, but he's a power forward in
So they
today's
have
game.
to play him at the 3.
Yeah, and then Cat is probably one of the most gifted offensive centers we've ever seen, and he's also playing power forward.
He is the greatest 3-point shooting big man ever.
Yep, yep,
Not shooter, but greatest 3-point shooter.
3-point shooter. Yeah, 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 yeah,
I
yeah.
wanted to ask you a question. Do you consider is Larry Bird considered a big would Larry Bird be considered a big man in today's game?
No,
Okay.
Larry Bird
Well, I mean, yeah,
would be
because Franz
considered a
Wagner isn't. So
Larry Bird would be considered a jumbo wing in today's game
yeah.
because Larry Bird is not gonna do any power forward stuff like
I mean, he
out.
got 10 rebounds though.
Yeah, right. But so does Russell Westbrook. My point is this. My point is this with Larry Bird. Larry Bird is not going to do conventional defensive power forward things.
Got you.
Right, right. Like he's not gonna be your baseline defender, rim protector, shot block. No, no,
No weak side stuff.
no.
The only thing he's doing on the weak side is stealing passes that might get
Yes,
swung over there.
yeah, absolutely not. He's not doing anything. Yo, the New York Knicks is in the building. Salute,
Luke,
salute. Yo, check them out on Insta. Y'all check them out on IG. Stop playing. Yeah, check them out on IG, man. We be checking for them every day, right? But yeah, now Larry Bird probably would not. What I would say, is Larry Bird is probably in that era a jumbo wing, more of a hub, kind of like in the way of Luca offensively, right? Kind of like in the way of Luca offensively, except yeah, probably like a Luca, except
he probably get the ball in the same spots that Randall gets the ball.
yeah, and not dribbling the ball like that in the open floor,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Hey, real quick before we get out of here, you got a prediction for the Knicks?
For the series,
Yeah, yeah.
I say Knicks in 6. being respectful that Joel is an MVP,
Right.
and MVP caliber players can win a game outright by themselves, and there's nothing you can do at
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I might give them a home game, but if he's just if he's looking like this, yo,
Yeah.
hey, it might be night night
Yeah. He
real
looked
soon.
like 2019 Dwight Howard, bro.
Oh, bad back, Howard.
Yeah. Yeah. Brokeback Mountain. Yeah. I'm
Oh, you ain't had to go.
yeah. Yeah. No
No,
Diddy.
no, no Diddy,
No
no
Diddy.
Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? Chat, I'm gonna save all my predictions for probably Friday night. I need some time to think about it. In the interim, I'm just gonna relax, take all this thing and take all of this in. Right. I'm just gonna take everything in, relax, and appreciate having the number 2 seed in the East. Because this is a legacy moment for us. Like when we legit look back on this in about 5, 7, 9, 10 years, I think we're gonna look back at this moment as a watershed moment. So I'm gonna enjoy it while it's here, and then when the games start back, then I'm gonna start doing my predictions and all of that stuff. So Dre, I'm gonna get out of here, man. It's been a super long day, man. Man, bro, tired. I'm gonna go
There's
in
some
here
rest, brother.
and drink me some ice water and crash. Chat, everybody, thank y'all for coming through, rocking with us. We're gonna try to do the next morning drive in the AM, because I know everybody's gonna want to do a super long show. So I'm gonna try to get to it early in the morning. Peace, everybody.
Peace.